Qur'an chapter 51, Surah Ad-Dariyat. Translation by Muhammad Al-Amrani. In the name of God, the most compassionate, the most merciful. By the winds that scatter, scattering, and those that bear the heavy burden of rain, and those that flow with ease upon the seas, and those angels who apportion each matter, verily, that which you are promised is true, and indeed the day of judgment will surely come to pass. By the heaven full of paths and beauty, indeed you are in differing speech. Turned away from it is he who is destined to be turned away. Perish the conjecturers, those who are in a flood of confusion, heedless, asking, when is the day of recompense? It is the day they will be tormented over the fire, and will be told, taste your torment. This is what you are impatient for. Indeed, the righteous will be amid gardens and springs, receiving what their sustainer has given them. Indeed, they were before that doers of good. They used to sleep but little of the night, and in the hours before dawn they would seek forgiveness, and in their wealth was a right for the beggar and the deprived. And on the earth are signs for those of certainty, and in yourselves. Then will you not see, and in the heaven is your provision, and what you are promised. Then by the sustainer of the heaven and the earth indeed it is truth, just as certain as your speaking. Has there reached you the story of the honoured guests of Abraham? When they entered upon him and said, we greet you with peace, he answered, and upon you peace, you are a people unknown. Then he went to his family, and came with a fat roasted calf, and placed it near them. He said, will you not eat? And he felt from them apprehension. They said, fear not, and gave him good tidings of a learned boy. And his wife approached with a cry of alarm, and struck her face, and said, I am a barren old woman. They said, thus has said your sustainer, indeed he is the wise, the knowing. Abraham said, then what is your business here, O messengers? They said, indeed, we have been sent to a people of criminals to send down upon them stones of clay, marked in the presence of your sustainer for those who exceed the limits. So we brought out whoever was in the city of the believers, but we found not within them other than a single house of Muslims, and we left therein a sign for those who fear the painful punishment. And in Moses was a sign, when we sent him to Pharaoh with clear authority. But he turned away with his supporters and said, he is a magician or a madman. So we took him and his soldiers and cast them into the sea, and he was blameworthy. And in the story of Ad was a sign, when we sent against them the barren wind. It left nothing of what it came upon, but that it made it like disintegrated ruins. And in the story of Thamud, when it was said to them, enjoy yourselves for a time. But they were insolent toward the command of their sustainer, so the thunderbolt seized them while they were looking on. And they were unable to arise, nor could they defend themselves, and we destroyed the people of Noah before. Indeed, they were a people defiantly disobedient. And the heaven we constructed with strength, and indeed we are its expander. And the earth we have spread out, and excellent is the preparer. And of all things we created two pairs, that you might remember the greatness of God. So flee to God. Indeed, I am to you from him a clear warner. And do not make as equal with God another deity. Indeed, I am to you from him a clear warner. Similarly, there came not to those before them any messenger, except that they said, a magician or a madman. Did they suggest it to them? Rather, they themselves are a transgressing people. So turn away from them, for you are not to be blamed, and remind, for indeed the reminder benefits the believers. And I did not create the jinn and mankind except to worship me. I do not want from them any provision, nor do I want them to feed me. Indeed, it is God who is the continual provider, the firm possessor of strength. And indeed, for those who have wronged is a portion of punishment like the portion of their companions. So let them not impatiently urge me. And woe to those who have disbelieved from their day, which they are